welcome to our group project video where we go over how we made a parrot with certain shapes we picked while also going over their volume and how we found it. Yeah. And then at the end we talk about our experience individually. On day one we didn't have any materials, so we decided to work on the packet slowly. As you can see, we at least managed to get our rough draft and the materials that we were going to use for day two. But that was literally it. There's nothing else.
Alright, right now, what we're doing is actually, we're making the top for the head right here. Yep.
So the audio for this clip went out, but to voice over it, Edison is working on the neck while Aiden is giving support and acts as a second pair of eyes to point out any mistakes, while I'm working on the packet on the legs that were just done.
So in here you can see how we supported the inside, and also this little thing in here allows us to find the diameter.
So this is the end result of our box, and it looks really good, and it's being wrapped up in green wrapping paper. One thing that wasn't documented was the body, but that's just because I was part of the building team for it. And Alberto is going to show you how to find the volume for a rectangular prism.
7.5 inches tall, 3.5 inches wide,
Some tape grease.
and 4.5 inches long. This means that the body's volume is about 118 inches squared. It's squared, right?
Cubed.
Cubed. 118 inches cubed.
I got it. Alright, so this is how I found the volume for the head, which is represented right here. So the formula I did to find the volume is length times width times height. So I did length times the length times the width times the height, and that's 4.5 times 4 times 5, and then gave me 90 inches cubed. Alright, so this is the volume on the neck. It's 2.65 inches cubed. The diameter is 1.5 inches squared. The radius is 0.5 inches squared. And we used pi times radius squared times the height. I'm not able to show you perfectly because it's connected to the neck, but yeah.
So on day 4 and 5, not much was completely done, but a lot of noticeable changes were done to the parrot itself, like the colors and the fact that we started going into the details instead of the main body parts.
We're gonna recolor the parrot body and the head to be red just because these two colors didn't really seem like it would look like a parrot.
My new mission is to color this completely black. All that red spots need to be black.
This is the final product that we came up with for the parrot. It's all red now.
I have a feeling it's not gonna hold.
I feel like I'm gonna put this on.
Maybe. Like hot fire.
Okay. To measure the beak, you measure here, you get 1.6. You measure on the side right here, you get 2 inches. And the height is 1.6. You do 1.6 times 2 times 1.6 over 3, and you get 1.7 inches cubed.
Perfect.
this is the end of our group project video, and after this, it's just going to be our experiences and how we felt throughout the entire project individually.
My experience working in this project was good because all my group members stayed on task and worked very hard to get the project done, even taking parts of it home to finish it and make it as good as possible.
I believe the project was easy, although we had to reconstruct the head and change the body color about 3 times. In the end, everything started to come together and look more like a parrot.
My experience with this project and with everyone else was pretty good. Everyone was pretty happy. We were making jokes, and everyone stayed on track. The only bad thing I can really say that happened to us was our head being stolen, but I mean that was out of our control and out of our reach, so wasn't even that big of a deal because we ended up making it really quickly anyways.